come on camera and show me the beautiful smile. And if you don't have a smile, I'll create a smile in a few moments if you allow me, okay? So come on camera and play with us, Taya. Play with us. Yes, 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 yes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And those of you that are on camera, hallelujah. So great to see you here. So great to see your beautiful faces, okay? So what do I want to cover with you during this call today? Let's look at it, okay? We're just going to go through this quickly. Monetizing your passion. How many of you have a passion that you want to monetize, haven't yet done it, right? I need to know what's going on. I need to know who I'm speaking to. So please answer these questions, whether you're on or off camera. Let me understand your issues, right? So who has a passion that hasn't monetized, or you've monetized it, but you're not super successful in the monetization of your passion? I had both issues going on, right? But I would say the second one of not monetizing my passion in the level which I felt like was valuable to me, that was later on. Right. But before that, many, many years ago, because I was super lucky at a young age to discover my passion and to have the opportunity to share my passion with others. So I have 2.5 decades of following my passion and following my heart. So I feel like I'm very, very versed in this topic, yes, of being able to share on this topic with you guys. Okay, so I see the chat is not blowing up. I don't know, we have 87 people here and 3 people just answered my question. Okay, if this is how it's gonna go down, bye-bye, I'm gonna go and leave. I'm sorry, this is gonna be very freaking boring. Okay, if I ask a question and 3 people answer, okay, and there's 85 people on the call. This is one thing you guys need to know about me. I'm a kick-ass coach. Some of you have hired coaches that don't care, literally don't care. Yeah, so you're very lazy in doing the work. I'm not that coach. I care a lot. Yes, and I know that without doing the work, nothing's gonna change, right? So I ask a question and you answer, right? And that's how this is gonna be fun and cool, okay? So let's try that again. Okay, how many of you need to monetize your passion or need to have monetized it and haven't done it? How many of you are making a killing monetizing your passion? If that's you, you wouldn't be on this webinar, probably. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, okay? Because I know that if I would be making killing managing my passion, I certainly wouldn't be on a webinar of this kind, right? So let's cut the crap and get to the work. Do you guys agree with that, right? Are you with me, Nicole? Are you with me, Carolyn? Okay, cool. Now I see more things happening. I love it. Thank you. And I also need to understand why people come to these webinars. It's very helpful when you answer the questions, right? So the journey of mastery. When I talk about mastery, I talk about what is the talent that you want to be badass at, right? What is the talent, the skill that you want people to know you? When they think about Melissa, they think about this. When they think about Marta, they think about that. When they think about personal growth, they think about me, right? So what is your talent that you want people to know you for? It's very important to understand that we need to become masterful at something. Some of us have got comfortable in the wrong place. You know who you are. Okay, that means you have mastered something, but it's not your true calling. Okay, and once again, only you can answer if that's true for you. And what do I mean by that? I knew a guy that was a neurosurgeon. Okay, I dated this guy, almost married him. Thank goodness I did not marry him, because after dating him, I met the actual man that I was supposed to spend, maybe eternity with. I don't know yet, we'll see, okay? But we've been together for 21 years, okay, in a conscious relationship, traveling around the world, doing crazy epic shit together, and it is awesome. So, before meeting him, I met this beautiful guy who was a neurosurgeon. And neurosurgery, he was in the surgery room, dark, it's dark there, it's closed, it was claustrophobic, it was driving him crazy, Karen, because he was in the wrong place. Yeah, so he was popping pills to sleep, he was popping pills to focus, he was popping pills just to get on with the work, until he realized, this is not my calling. This is not what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. And of course, everyone around him went insane when he had the courage to say, no, I need to follow my true passion, which at that point was sailing. Can you imagine? Can you imagine his family, Joel? Can you imagine Ivana, his family, how crazy they went when he said, I'm going to stop being a neurosurgeon and go sailing? Okay? At that point, he was like 40 years old. When it's time to own your shit, it is time to own your shit. Because for him, it was a question of survival. If he didn't make that change, I don't know where he'd be today. He ended up going ahead to win the Whitbread race, which is the highest sailing accolade. He won that 6 times, and he's in the Guinness Book of Records. You can look it up, for winning that race 6 times. So when we're here asking you to seriously consider if what you're doing right now is in alignment with your true calling, or if you're just following the game that your parents told you this is the game you should play, that your society told you, or that you told yourself, it's too late. I have no other choice, right? So only you can answer these questions honestly. Are you in the right place, right? So if you already know, I'm not in the right place, Mahima, just own that now. Because let me tell you something, when you share, declare, and empower, even without doing any other work, it already starts the transformation. Yes, just owning it. So thank you, Elizabeth. She's the only person here. Okay, thank you, Valentina. Just say it. I'm not in the right place. I'm not in the right. I've been doing this for years. I've been doing this for 15 years, 20 years. It doesn't matter. 2 months, 2 years, right? If you're not in the right place, you're not in the right place. And nothing's going to change until you own it. And how do you know you're not in the right place? Because it doesn't light up your soul. It doesn't light up your spirit. You're not excited about it, right? So the other thing is this, designing a life that you love. Again, a lot of us don't think that we deserve this. We think this is for a few fancy people. And the rest of us, no, we have to live the life our parents lived, or our grandparents, or, and so forth and so on. Well, I'm standing here as living proof of having disrupted my whole family to do something completely, out of anything that anyone could have ever imagined for me, including myself. Yes, because I was willing to go through massive mental and emotional transformation, I've been able to create an extraordinary life for myself. And even though I just celebrated my 51st birthday, it sounds weird saying that, 51st birthday, in March, right? I started with 22 years old, following my true calling, following my true passion, right? So I've lived 2.5 decades of extraordinary living, saying yes, yes, yes to what I'm truly good at. And I want to tell you a little bit more about that story. So the other thing which we can discuss today is high impact and fulfillment. You deserve it, you're worth it, and it's time for you to own it, right? So Courtney's saying, I'm grateful for where I am right now, okay? So listen, nobody says you don't have to be grateful for where you are right now. That's awesome, yeah? I can be grateful for where I am right now, but still want things to change, okay? So one thing does not need to cancel the other. So be aware of that, because some of you think like when you say I want change, it means that you're saying you're not grateful for where you are right now. Of course you should be grateful, Courtney, for where you are right now, but you also should very clearly understand what trajectory your life is on, right? And if you don't make the necessary changes to be or become very clear what your vision is, let me tell you what's going to happen. You're going to land somewhere where you're not happy with, right? So it's not about, hey, don't lose there's nothing existing outside of the moment. So just so you guys know, I'm the Power of the Now guru, okay? I teach people how to embody now presence, how to be present in the now. Open your heart, breathe. Some of you are not even here on this webinar. You're floating out somewhere in outer space, yeah? You're not able to listen and be present with where you are, yeah? And that's the beginning step of really untapping greatness in your life, is to be able to be present in the moment. But in this moment, you're planting seeds. You're planting seeds through your thoughts, through your feelings, through your actions. And those seeds are going to grow and flourish into something. And that something better be crystal clear. Because if you're planting lemon trees, when you love avocados, you're going to be in trouble. Yeah, when that avocado, that lemon tree starts growing and you're like, shit, I don't even like lemons, Julia, right? You know, what am I going to do with all these lemons, right? So you want to make sure that in the presence of the now, you are planting seeds of empowerment for your future.